it's um, definitely affected it all the way around. It's interesting to have this challenge this year of constantly redesigning um, our format. I have so I don't know how to put this like and they can edit hopefully. Um, when we design courses, we think about learning outcomes and we generally do kind of a reverse design process. So we think about where do we want students to end up? What should people walk away with after this session, this course? And often you'll hear instructors at the college level talk, at least my college level, talk about mapping those to course outcomes, learning outcomes, et cetera. So there's a lot of intentionality in our design. It's not just sit down and talk at you, even if it sort of feels that way. Okay, that said, we are always encouraged at my college to be active in terms of getting student engagement because I don't know about you all, but for me, I can't sit through endless Zoom calls. I can't sit through endless meetings, even live, that there needs to be an element of interaction or engagement. So I think the hardest or one of the biggest challenges in shifting is considering how to get that classroom experience through the online format, through the synchronous online class, and that's been the hardest to replicate or consider. That said, there are things you can do with Zoom and online learning that can encourage participation that you wouldn't see in the classroom. So it's not necessarily a better or worse um, discussion. It's more of how can I use this technology to support, students learning, and what do I have to be mindful of in terms of how this is different from a classroom experience, and in some ways advantages, in some ways disadvantages in terms of things I just have to be more intentional about. So it has changed not everything I do, but it has really changed a lot of what I do in the classroom, and I think it's for the better. We'll actually see in terms of what, success rates look like, but I think that in some ways I'm a better teacher because I have to be so much more intentional.